Hello everyone, GM Admiral here again with another Rip'em. This time I've got an original Star Trek Next Generation CCG box of cards. Has not been opened. This is, I believe, beta white border, I think is what they call it. Anyway, there's probably not a ton of interesting stuff in here. Most stuff is very common. You can still buy these boxes for relatively cheap anywhere, but I like looking at the pack distribution, and I'm looking for more dilemmas and events and things like that. So I should be able to use a lot of the stuff in here. Again, we're looking at 36 packs per box, which is pretty awesome. Not a ton of money in this set, unfortunately, because it was way overprinted. So, but we're going to look and see if we can find some cool stuff. I don't know which card in the pack is the rare, so we'll try to figure that out along the way. You know, we can pull the bridge crew of Next Generation. We can pull the USS Enterprise, and I'm not sure what other kind of fun stuff there is in here. So we will see. Here we go, pack number 1. So in the past, it's gone uncommon, uncommon, rare, and I'm not sure if that's what this is or not. We'll see what we can do here. Liqueur. Like having civilians. Ooh, wormhole negotiations. This is cool. I got the card that lets you teleport here, so I'm going to move that off to the side. Look at, oh, well, this is a crazy Klingon pack so far. Like if we were doing a draft, whew, good stuff. Some interrupts. Klingon Rite of Vengeance. Fever Emergency. Relief Mission. Outpost. Got 100 of those. Cool. A lot of these commons you just got a ton of, but you know, some of the dilemmas are still used to this day on a regular basis in like tournaments and whatnot. So it's always good to see. We have Toke. Like this thing right here kills off your enemies. Distortion field's good. Disinfection. I love the picture's great on there. Plasma streamer. Installation. Another Romulan. So I think as I'm opening these, what I'm noticing with some of these older sets or these original sets was the pack distribution was way off because they didn't have a ton of commons or uncommons in the sets. So you would often get, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 copies. If you watched my video about the alternate universe, I was getting 2 copies of multiple cards in a pack. This is a good one to have around. Just drawing a new hand. You can't go wrong with just something that kills an away team right away. Cloaked Mission and Investigate Disturbance. Okay. I'm not sure if that is the rare or not, but we'll have to see once we get something that is like a named character or something like that. It's probably that 4th slot, if I had to guess. This is awesome. Traveler, I put this at least 1 in every single deck, so I'm going to set that off to the side. Drawing an extra card every turn, I think is really good. Exocomp, he's fun. And then, oh yeah, so it is definitely the 3rd one down, or 4th one down. So Data is absolutely a rare. Good to get a copy of him. We got Talus, some pads, Rescue. I've seen a lot of people using Rescues just to keep their characters alive should they die. I'm going to try to figure out Rogue Borg Mercenaries at some point. It seems like you have to have like 10 of them in your hand at one time for them to be good, but I could be wrong. Wormhole, that's always good to have. You need that when you're traveling through a wormhole. Awesome getting a Data. Let's see who else we get. USS Sutherland. Get our Nebula class here. And I mean, is that, it's got to be a Nebula class, right? Just with a, looks like it's got an extra nacelle up there for its pod. That's interesting. Interesting design. Genetic replication is always good. Again, keeping your characters alive as long as you got medical there. Osset. This is a Cardassian. I would absolutely put it in a Cardassian deck. Oh, Gowron. There we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, with a little print bubble here. That's kind of interesting as well. Cool. Then we got Clog, a couple of events. Again, a lot of Klingons in here, including a Klingon Disruptor. Static Warp Bubble. I found this can be very oppressive if you play it at the right time. Yeah, that would be crazy for a Klingon deck, just that pack right there. I actually just put together a Klingon deck, and I'm new to the game, so I don't really know if I'm doing the right thing or whatnot, but I really enjoyed it. Bach. Ooh, Engineer, Astrophysics, Leadership. That's real quick and easy to get those 30 points, it looks like. And only the Federation can do it, which is awesome. Next. Ooh, we got a Borg Cube. How many of these are too many to run? I don't know. I've got 2 in my Borg deck right now, but I'll set that off to the side. Maybe we run a third. Another Rescue is good. Long range scan, tricorder. All right. So far, happy with the rares I've gotten. Looking for, I really need a couple more Armises. I don't know if I'll end up getting them or not, but IKC Born, Ral, and ooh, Luoxana. I didn't have this yet. That's great. I mean, she only gives you empathy too, but there are other cards that are fueled by her, so that's a good one to keep around, I think, and potentially work into a Federation deck. USS Miranda. Cool seeing that Miranda being the workhorse for so long, you know? Came out in the, late 2200s and was still going in the late 2300s? Can't argue with that. Param? Just treachery. Not great. Two-dimensional creatures is fine. And then, ooh, survey mission as a rare. This is that a Klingon one that seems very cheap. Although stellar cartography and physics, not something very common when you look at Klingons. We got Hobson. Ooh, evacuation is fun. Just stellar cartography, but 25 points. That's unfortunate. Very easy to be completed by your opponent. Federation HQ, which I kind of already have 100 of. So like I said, this set, a lot of people don't like the white borders. It's fun for me to see the white bordered stuff. Ooh, Dr. Solar. Mind meld. Get a couple of mind melds would be great. Diplomacy mission. Like seeing these with the white border, it's fine. It's great. Ooh, Shelby. Again with a little paint blob there. Interesting. Interesting. Study stellar collision. I would think that would be a little bit harder to do. So yeah, getting into the game, just learning a lot of things. I'm enjoying cracking the packs and seeing characters that I recognize from the series. Matriarchal Society, that's part of that 3-piece dilemma that can be really tough for people to deal with. Ancient Computer is a rare. Interesting. I've been looking at putting this in a lot more because you need 2 computer skill or 3 science or 3 engineer. Those are very hard things to put together, especially in those numbers. So might actually use those. Pattern enhancers, Nebula, Oberth. Like, there are a lot of cards in these sets that, basically are way underpowered compared to what happened in the future. Like, there's nothing in here that really downloads or anything like that. Talks Thought. Let's see. Place in hand until played on the table as an event. Supernova can be played later on, or as an interrupt. Prevent supernova. Discard after this. Interesting. So this can set off a supernova, which is cool. Jadon, Taurus. We got Nebula, another Excelsior, Varric. Already starting to see a lot of duplicates of commons coming through. Let's see. Like, if you want to do shield buffs, you can do that type of stuff. Koroth, that's good. Biology, archaeology, anthropology. Those are 3 things that you don't see very often on a Klingon, so that's good. Oh, and Tolkath. Anthropology and honor. Ooh. Not often you see a Romulan with honor. That's great. All right. We get a Kittimore Research. Met bag. A couple more commons. Another Wormhole. Those are great to have. Romulan Disruptor this time. Interesting. All right. Ooh, Transwarp Conduit. I didn't realize until I actually had my Borg deck together that you actually need this to be able to walk through your to transport through your Transwarp Conduits. So that's interesting. Null Space. Ooh, Benjamin Maxwell. Just some leadership there. And our rare is Sadlik. Wow. Did not realize that was a rare. Mendon. There's the anaphasic organism, which is strange. We got a phaser and a Romulan pad. Awesome. We're still going here. Looks like a lot of the rare characters are going to be Starfleet individuals. Oh, we got Admiral Santhi, Metaphasic Shields, Nudak. Ooh, Hakona. So this is a Dideredex. Range 8, weapons 9, shields 8. Having that high of weapons is great. Plus, it's got a cloaking device. Also interesting is you only need 2 little stars and 1 big star to fly it. So that's pretty awesome. Then we got the regular Dideredex, which is a 8, 9, 7. So you got a little bit of a beef up there. Cool. Cool. USS Galaxy. I always think that's the Enterprise when I look at it. More Rogue Borg mercenaries. Say that 10 times fast. All right. We've got Vach. Distortion Space Time Continuum. I think this is kind of a cool one. Get your ship moving really, really fast. Nora Sadi. And, ooh, Mendak is a rare. That's interesting. Treachery Exobiology. Did not realize that. This would have been a great Romulan pack to open up for like a sealed pool. Look at all those Romulans in there. I wonder if that's how the sheets were distributed, if like all the Romulans were together, then all the Klingons were together. I'd love to see some uncut sheets and do some analysis of them someday. That type of stuff always fascinates me. Corral. Toby Russell. We need some more medical on board. And, oh, we got a Worf. Awesome. Can't argue with more face characters. I think I've got 2 Worfs already, but they basically go in every Federation deck. So if you want to build a couple of them, like Deep Space Nine, sure, we'll throw that Worf in there. Why not? Pardek, Diplomacy Time 2 and Treachery. Sarin, just Astrophysics, probably not worth. Having only 1 pip is really hard to get into a deck. Investigate Shattered Space. Ooh, 45 points. Was looking at a Romulan deck, and that was going to be part of it. Clegg, mercenary ship. I feel like the unaligned ships are just way worse, even though they probably should be slightly better than a lot, because they're not following a lot of the expectations that maybe the Federation might put on its people. All right, so we got Baron, Atana Joel. Ooh, Firestorm, this is a good one. Love that. And Pegasus Search. Wow, that's a rare. I didn't even realize that. That's a fun one. All right. It's one of those fun ones that can be defeated if you have an artifact, so that's pretty cool. Jabril. I like it. Treachery, Astrophysics, Physics, Greed. Ooh, Kivas Feho. That's like a draw 3 cards. Those are always great. Gravitic Mine is really good. And Goddess of Empathy apparently is a rare. I did not know that as well. Cool. I put the draw 3 over here because, again, I try to put at least one of those in every deck. Sometimes more. Drawing 3 cards in any game is really important. Hyper Aging. This is a funny one. I was reading it the other day. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but maybe. Q2. Q2 can do some countering of things, which is great. Kamel, and Study Lanka Pulsar. Pretty easy one to get 40 points with the Romulans there. Subspace Warp Rift, Scan, Alliances. I don't know if Alliances work or not. It seems like they're real easy to break apart. Oh, Alien Abduction, that's a good one. Riva, Kavada, and Alien Groupie is a rare. That's interesting. Plays on away team which has just completed a planet mission. Female groupie delays beam up of one male for the full turn. Interesting. I don't know why that would be a rare. Romulan base. Some more commons. Yeah, lots of commons here. A little bit over halfway through the box. We've just gotten a couple of faces. Got a couple of cards that we're definitely going to use. Index. Ashara Yar. Kolarami. Ooh, near warp transport. What is that? Allows beaming from ship to a neighboring space line. Wow, that's great. And, oh, we got a Tasha Yar. Awesome. Gotta love Tasha Yar. Majik, Jera, Romulan Disruptor, Plasma Fire, Ship Seizure, Female Love Interest, Subspace Interference. Gotta love that. Got about a third of the box left to go through. Oh, Amanda Rogers. That again goes in every deck as like a little counter. Medical Relief. Excelsior, Dr. Ferric, Vorcha. A Combat Vessel. Just Combat Vessel. Nothing aligned to it or anything like that. Here we go. Cosmic String Fragment. That's a good one. Expose, Covert Supply, Rajenko, and, ooh, Lursa. Awesome. I don't think I have a Lursa. I'll have to check. Might have one. Excellent. So it's good to see they did put some of the other either Romulans or Klingons in the rare slot. You can definitely see as the game grew. Oh, there's Kern. As the game grew, they started like really understanding more about how to make the rares work, how to word the cards, how to make it so it's not just play a card, go, play a card, go. Because really, you got to deal with those dilemmas, and if, they can be pretty bad. Temporal Rift, this one's hilarious. Plays on a ship, ship disappears and reappears 2 full turns later. That's so funny. Secret Salvage, not just salvage, Secret Salvage. Oh, there's an Armis. Nice. Armis just basically kills someone. At random. That's the best part about Armis, is it's at random. It's not your opponent decides. If you just kill one at random. Navek, that's a good one. The Plague Ship, yep. Tapan. Oh, there's an Enterprise. And look at that. It's got an ink blob error misprint right there on the center of it. That's awesome. It looks like somebody's putting a circle around it to point out like a problem that it's had. That's really cool. I don't know if that means it'd be something that people are into or not. But those errors are always fun to see in the game, the print errors. All right. Alien Parasites. This one's funny. Take control of your opponent's ship for a turn. Karis, raise the stakes. And, ooh, Extraction from Cerebus 2. Treachery, Biology, Medical. 35 points. At this point, we've seen all the commons for sure. Desora. Music. You'll be surprised at how often music pops up in the game. Torak. Katol. And Richard Galen. Look at this. Archaeology 2, Biology, Exobiology. That's insane. and science as well. That's really good. I have to put him in one of my Federation decks eventually. There we go. All right. Energy Vortex, it's a good one. Vulcan Mind Meld. Oh no. Gaps in normal space. It's rough. And, Klingon Death Yell. I think I only had 2 of these. 3 of them would be good. All of our commons. Here we go. We're down to our last 6 packs. All right. We have Odan. Auto Destruct Sequence. That's a funny card. Just deal damage to everything. Oh, a Kevin Uxbridge. That's like a very valuable uncommon because it's a negate. And, ooh. Kurlan Niskos. Place in hand until played on any ship as an event. If a ship has 7 personnel types on board, its range, weapons, and shields are all tripled. Oh! That's awesome. It's a great artifact. Cool, cool, cool. Tricorder. Loss of orbital stability, like that. All right. Still haven't gotten a Picard yet, or a Riker. Those would both be nice in these next few packs. Rebel Encounter. Suppression. Mott the Barber. And a Varen T Disruptor artifact. Use as equipment card. Doubles all of your personnel strength where present. Interesting. Kind of cool. Guess you like just find this old-fashioned phaser that also helps you out a little bit. Or disruptor, I should say, not phaser. Mavor. Oh, wait, I'm not putting him over there. And Avert Disaster. Geology, Honor, Integrity 35 or higher for 40 points. That's pretty good. I think I actually already have that in my Federation deck. All right, we're getting close. 3 packs left. Let's see what we got. Ooh, this is a good one because it just basically stops being able to search at a zone until the opponent like uses a tractor beam to tow it away. I really like that a lot. That's going to go into a deck for sure. Alexander, we got a few of those. And, ooh, another Geordie. Nice. Can't argue with more faces on the bridge. Right. Tieback. Portal Guard. Fekir, that's great. And rare. Investigate Raid. Fortunate. All right, here we go. Last pack. Let's see if we can get something good. Like a Picard or a Riker would be nice. Shako in the Wildfell, that's great. Hannah Bates, and our rare is... Oh, Bator. Awesome. I'll take that. I think I might have her. Well, I'll have to look through my stuff and see for sure. So, what do you get in a box of white border? You get some rare artifacts. You get some rare locations. Like the uncommons are always really cool. These are all rare. These are all rare. Rare, rare. We got a rare Dilemma. Make sure I get these all on the screen for you. A couple of rare Klingons. A couple of rare Interrupts. Some rare events. A couple of rare Romulans. Lots of rare Starfleet folks, which is interesting. Like I said, a couple of rare locations. Got Shelby, Luxwana. Ooh, that Dilemma is great. We got another Gowron. We got a Data. A couple of events and locations. So there's plenty of things that I'm going to use out of this box. And these ones down here are uncommons that I'm using no matter what. So yeah, $20. You get a bunch of pretty decent stuff out of there, including some face cards. I got a USS Enterprise, which is fine. So, yeah, I'm happy with this box. You know, if there's stuff that you need that are face characters, it seems like you can do pretty well cracking one of these. So, also looked like the packs are really well designed for sealed or draft play. So, anyways, that is my box of what is it? Beta white border. And yeah, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do some more box opening. I know that I've got my Reflections box on the way, and then probably opening up some other packs for some other games as well along the way. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Take care.